Next up in the Nico Mastorakis collection from Arrow Video is 1988's Glitch, which is a movie where you can almost feel that it was shot on the fly. That, you know, you have this one location, this large mansion, everything's going to be set here, we're never really going to move from it. It just feels like we've got a location, what can we do? Which I can kind of get behind. This is a silly comedy movie where we have two guys, TC and Bo, who decide to rob a movie producer. He's going away, they're going to break into his house and steal all the goodies.
Nah, I was born brilliant, gifted special, 1 in a million.
Then how come you're a burglar?
First time for everything.
Of course, it's never going to go to plan because his gardener also has the same plan, so we've got two people trying to rob it at the same time, and it turns out his secretary has set up an audition of 100 scantily clad women to come for auditions that day, and TC and Bo, they're not guys to look a gift horse in the mouth, so they decide to let these women have their audition. Let them show their assets and how their acting ability is going to marvel in this next production, pretending to be the producer.
Have you been in the movies before, Barbara?
Parts of me.
Kind of fun setup. But of course, the producer isn't as squeaky clean as we first thought, and he's had some dealings with the mafia, and they have turned up to collect what they feel is their dues. There's a lot going on in this, and it never quite fully hits. It's a movie that 88 minutes almost outstays its welcome. It ticks by as a nice, easy watch, almost something that I could have on in the background, not giving my fullest attention to. I like the two male leads, and there are many situations they get into that are just bafflingly bonkers, but kind of funny at the same time.
Am I kidding about that too?
We've got Bo, who is a kind of dumb jock muscle guy who gets hypnotised at one point into being more articulate and smarter. It's that kind of movie. There is a hell of a rushed and a completely ludicrous love story rammed into this as well that makes absolutely no sense from a character perspective, but it doesn't really matter because nothing's really deep here at all. This is a situation where we have comedy, hijinks, a little bit of action, and a lot of naked women, all based within the one location.
Oh God. It's times like this, I wish I were a lesbian.
I like the creativity made here. You know, they've decided, you know, we have this location, what can we do to really maximise it and get a film out of it? And this crazed Greek has come up with this plot and shot this movie, which you can imagine being done over like a week or something really quickly.
Well, I'm listening.
You know, if I had known you were going to turn out to be a superficial bitch like this, I wouldn't have bothered.
How dare you?
But for the most part, I did like the characters. I did like a lot of the situations, although some of it can be eye-rolling and a lot of it can be typical and you can tell where the story is going to go. It doesn't take away the fact that it is somewhat fun. It's probably one of the weaker Mastorakis movies I have seen. It doesn't really keep my attention for the long run, but it was fine-ish. Would I recommend it? Probably not, unless you want to check out everything by Mastorakis. It's probably one that you could easily miss out and not miss too much about it. Here we have it. Glitch, 1988, is part of this Mastorakis set from Arrow Video, which, again, I would recommend getting because I just like his style of filmmaking. But I'd love to know your thoughts on Glitch, so let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, fell somewhere in the middle. Where do you think it ranks in Mastorakis' oeuvre? Let me know. I can't wait to read your comments. As always, there is more content out here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.